Welcome to Raw Forestry. This is not about gentle cuts or light-duty tools. This is about torque, horsepower, hydraulic pressure, and pure mechanical force. Unleash the beast that turns stubborn stumps into dust in seconds. Buried deep or standing tall, it doesn't matter. This powerhouse dominates every inch of hardwood with ruthless precision and speed. Tough jobs? Forget them. When steel meets timber, hesitation disappears. Stumps don't stand a chance against this kind of force. Those logs look way too big to move, let alone split. But this homemade splitter handles them like they're nothing. Clean 2-0-inch cuts, one after another. The frame is solid, the engine roars with confidence, and the whole setup feels like a craftsman's secret weapon. Raw timber in, ready firewood out. Then comes the AMR SAT 4-700. Next level performance. Up to 72 cuts per minute. Adjustable lengths from 10 to 20 inches. It handles logs up to 6 inches thick, or 9 if you split them first. And it's electric, no screaming gas engine, just controlled, efficient power. Add a 1/6-foot conveyor and the workflow becomes relentless. Fast, precise, brutally efficient. When raw horsepower takes over, the STIHL MS 880 steps in, a massive 121, 6cc engine armed with a 1-2 meter bar. It tears through giant logs like they're soft pine. No struggle, no drama, just pure cutting authority. How fast can it slice through the toughest timber? Blink and you might miss it. Another homemade splitter pushes performance even further. Built to process around 300 meters of oak, it's designed for serious output. Smart support posts stabilize longer logs and keep cuts accurate. Productivity climbs fast when the design actually makes sense. The Sepec bandsaw combines sawing and splitting into one streamlined machine. It chews through heavy loads without slowing down. But don't let the smooth workflow fool you. This kind of power demands respect. One careless move, and it'll remind you who's in charge. From scrap metal to full hydraulic firewood splitter, this is where creativity meets steel. Grinding, welding, fabricating. Piece by piece, an old pile of parts transforms into a machine that makes brutal work look easy. There's something different about building your own power. When it fires up for the first time, you feel it. Some blades move so fast it feels unreal. 1 second the log is there, the next it's gone. Steel bites into hardwood backed by a deep V8 growl that shakes the ground. Stand too close and you'll feel it in your chest. And then there's the giant screw splitter. Simple concept, brutal execution. Each rotation pulls the log apart like peeling an orange. No complicated systems, just raw mechanical advantage doing what it was designed to do. The Komatsu PC-210 excavator steps into land clearing with total control. Hydraulic thumb locked in, it grips, lifts, crushes, and clears with calculated precision. Advanced design meets real-world productivity, cutting costs while pushing efficiency further than most machines dare. The AHWI RT400, packing 400 horsepower, shreds through thick brush like it's dry grass. Overgrown fields, tangled mess, dense undergrowth, it erases them all. Could it handle an entire forest? With that kind of output, you wouldn't bet against it. Custom-built sawmills prove that innovation doesn't always come from factories. A DIY flywheel sawmill, built with skill and patience, turns stubborn logs into clean boards. Tough, balanced, precise. Sometimes creativity is the real powerhouse. A hydraulic splitter powered by a controlled lever system gives full command over every stroke. Steady pace or quick return efficiency comes from control, not chaos. Armed with the mighty STIHL MS 881, the most powerful chainsaw in its class, a seasoned operator faces down a century-old giant. Decades of growth meet uncompromising horsepower, minutes or seconds. Either way, gravity always wins. The green robo-mulcher flattens thick brush with relentless traction and cutting force. Tracks dig in, blades spin, everything in its path becomes mulch. Rough terrain doesn't scare machines built like this. Kinetic log splitters take a small electric motor and amplify it through massive flywheels. Rack and pinion systems deliver smooth, explosive force exactly when needed. Maximum efficiency, serious punch. One builder even transformed a Japanese mini-truck differential into a functioning saw, balanced cuts, clever wedge angles, fine-tuned adjustments, proof that mechanical genius doesn't need a corporate badge. The Stump Boss grinder pulverizes hardwood stumps with brutal precision. Solid wood becomes mulch in seconds. Built tough, built fast, built for operators who don't have time to waste. Another wheel-driven homemade splitter surprises everyone by handling logs up to 46 inches. It looks simple, almost too simple until it starts working. Pure mechanical logic, no gimmicks. A stubborn oak stump meets the STIHL MS 362 with a 2/8-inch bar, precision, balance, and enough power to make short work of dense hardwood. How long before that stump disappears? Not long. Imagine a fully integrated firewood system, custom saw slicing logs while a splitter accelerates the process. It's no longer just cutting wood. It's a synchronized operation designed for serious output. Even a DIY mini-circular saw, belt-driven for extra grip, proves that small tools can deliver big results. Efficient, compact, reliable. And when the Super 50 faces a log larger than anything before it, there's no hesitation. One push of a button and raw force splits it clean. No drama, just performance. At first glance, some machines look flashy, almost decorative, but the moment they engage, you realize they're built for real work. Smooth cuts, clean finishes, power and style working together.